Hi everyone, my name is Kushal. I'm working as the sales engineering lead for the GCC region at Evanssion.
Hello, my name is Andy Holmes. I am the partnerships lead for Europe, Middle East, Africa at HackerOne, and my responsibility is to work with Evanssion to develop the business in the Middle East region through partners.
So, do you see an increasing demand in the Middle East for enhancing cybersecurity solutions like bug bounty programs, penetration testing as a service, and vulnerability disclosure programs?
Yes, definitely. So, with the rapid digital transformation happening across the Middle East region, cybersecurity threats are also evolving at a fast pace, and traditional security approaches and tools are not able to keep up with the pace of the emerging threats. Right. So, what we believe is with the offerings of HackerOne and their solutions, like bug bounty, vulnerability disclosure platforms, penetration testing as a service, and source code review, we can help customers discover vulnerabilities faster and fix them. And of course, there is a huge stress on local compliance requirements like PDPL, who actually emphasize on data security and protection more. So yes, we do see a big change in the region for these particular solutions.
Moving towards Mr. Andy for HackerOne. So, can you explain who HackerOne is and why it's relevant to this region?
So HackerOne is an organization that helps thousands of companies around the world make their applications and cyber infrastructure more secure and resistant against attack. And how they do that is by using and harnessing a community of over 2 million people around the world who are independent researchers operating on behalf of these customers to find holes, to find gaps in their security. And what they will do is assist on finding ways to supporting those holes and fixing them for them. So these 2 million people are what you would call ethical hackers, who are essentially assigned to specific customers. And what HackerOne does is provides the trust and the infrastructure that brings the end user and the hacker together in a meaningful way so that the hacker feels safe, the organization feels safe too. So we stand in the middle between those in a marketplace effectively. What's different about us, I think, is that, well, we have this huge depth of capabilities within our hacker community. And it really is a community of different people around the world, I think from 150 different countries, who are skilled in many, many different types and areas of either software testing or development. And ultimately, we will find somebody at very short notice or the right skills and the right amount of skills to be able to support a customer to the best ability. And ultimately, all of our customers, and we have thousands of customers around the world, they're all using automated tools already. They're already developing software and testing that software using AI-backed tools and software. But there is no substitute for human curiosity and the power of the human imagination to find vulnerabilities that products simply can't do. So our advantage is that we just have this vast tap and resource of people, but also the mechanisms in our platform that allow the information that comes from the hackers to be filtered and processed and managed to a degree that the customers can act on it effectively. So it's not just finding information, but allowing our customers to be able to act upon it and make the changes that they need to become secure.
So, you do have some unique offerings beyond bug bounty like source code review, secure validation of AI, human led. So, can you please elaborate a little on that?
Yeah, I mean, look, I think because we have this enormous resource of people, we have so many different skill sets at our disposal. So whilst we're probably best known for bug bounty, we have in the last couple of years released a number of new offerings. And as you've mentioned, code security audit is something that a lot of organizations will need to do as part of their software testing process. And we have people who are ordinarily employed as software testers, as developers, who can come in and take a critical eye at what might be perhaps slightly biased software coding practices that will take place in a business. So there's no substitute for somebody else looking and checking over your work. And we have some real talent in that field that can help organizations check what they're doing. That stands for regular code, but also for AI testing as well. And we have some really deep skills around testing AI and making sure that it's behaving and operating and trained in the way that it should be in a manner that supports the business. So I think probably the most visible part of the business now is our pen testing, and we have hundreds of essentially pen testing hackers around the world who are qualified, who have huge experience of pen testing large organizations. And again, one of the real benefits of HackerOne is that we can bring a pen test into being within about 4 or 5 days, and that resource, that scale, that capability and methodology we bring to pen testing is really quite exciting for our customers.
So we are aware that Evanssion has been a key player and in organizing cyber war games in the region, especially in the BFSI sector. So how are Bug Bounty and HackerOne's live hacking events different from these cyber war games?
Right. So the cyber war gaming exercise in question, these are executed to kind of rehearse, train and stress test the cybersecurity ecosystems that the organizations have, and also to develop muscle memory against future cyber attacks. These cyber war games that we did for the BFSI sector here in the region, they probably test the resilience of the organization and also help them rehearse their crisis management protocols. Whereas bug bounty programs, they are more about testing the surface vulnerabilities and help customers find and reach vulnerabilities faster than the malicious actors. So this is the advantage and the disadvantage of both, and this is the key difference between both. And also the HackerOne's live hacking events, they focus more on discovering vulnerabilities faster. So that's the key difference.
I just wanted to add, only 2 weeks ago, HackerOne held an event in Scotland where we flew a number of hackers in from around the world to hack Amazon and AWS. And Amazon's executives were there. And it was a fascinating exhibition because we had the very best of hacking talent from around the world, hacking an extremely high-profile client with their blessing and with their encouragement. And in the end, I think the hackers who attended were paid somewhere in the region of 2.5 million US dollars in bounties just from that activity itself. So we're really looking forward to the day when in this region we can organize an event similar to that, where a high-profile organization can show really the power of the hacking community and what it can do to benefit their business and their business stability ultimately.
How do you see this partnership contributing to the already strong cybersecurity focus in this region?
So the partnership between Evanssion and HackerOne brings a significant change in how organizations approach cybersecurity. So with the programs that Andy mentioned about bug bounty, VDPs, penetration testing as a service, and human-led source code review, these actually are brought to the region to complement and elevate the security posture for all our customers and take it to the next level. So the region has already shown a lot of maturity in terms of cybersecurity in the past couple of years. We are here to elevate and bring it to the next level.
So, a question to both of you: how does HackerOne's crowdsourced or human-powered cybersecurity model benefit organizations in the Middle East?
I'll take the first part of it and then Andy can take over. So with HackerOne, essentially, the customer taps into a 2 million plus community of elite ethical hackers and certified security researchers that can lead these programs for HackerOne on their behalf. Then Andy?
Yeah, I think my answer really is that the world is very small these days when it comes to cyber incidents. And I think that something that starts in the US or Europe can very quickly come to the Middle East. And of course, the Middle East faces the same challenges of lack of resources, of being able to stay on top of rapidly developing threats, just like an American organization. So all of the experiences and the positive outcomes that our customers from other parts of the world have experienced applied equally to this region as well. So I think we're looking forward to telling the stories and showing the use cases and the really positive outcomes that we've seen in other regions, because it's just the same here.
A last question for both of you: how important is GITEX for you both?
So probably I can take this. You guys can look around. This is the hottest place on earth. People are talking about tech, AI, cybersecurity everywhere. I think this is one of the biggest platforms where people can showcase their technologies, their people on the ground. So yeah, we're really excited to be in partnership with HackerOne for GITEX 2024.
And absolutely for us, this is really exciting because HackerOne is really keen to encourage not just new end users, but also recruit partners to develop the propositions and help build HackerOne within their customer offerings. We really have a lot of work to do, but there's so much opportunity that we can build together and so much of good things that we can do for customers in the region. So it's a really exciting event for us. We're really pleased to be here.